guys, is there a way to redo your thumbnail picture? Is there a way? Good morning, you guys. Can you tell it is the morning? Look at me. Fresh face, pale, sleepy eyes still, but that's okay. I'm going to work. I'm going to work. It's this morning, dragging around because we're closing the office early today. But anyway, good morning. It is New Year's Eve. This is our first car talk for New Year's Eve because we're going to do another one later when I. But listen, I hate when stuff is on my screen. I got people messaging me, it pops up on your screen and I'm looking at their face while I'm trying to look at the camera. Okay, but I don't want to. Alright, okay, so, you guys, we 2019 motivation. 2019 motivation. We all have that in us that, I'm not taking this with me in the new year. Like, next year, I'm not doing this. Or next year, I'm going to do this. Or the wave now is not to make New Year's resolutions. Now it's just to say what you're not taking with you. It's not really considered a resolution. People say, I'm not going to make a resolution because I ain't going to do it, but I'm going to just do this and be better. I'm going to stay the same but be better. So, listen, 2019 motivation. Just be better. This is the thing. If every year you say, I'm not dealing with this type of person, I gotta cut these kind of people off, I'm not fucking around with this, and that. Every year we find ourselves saying how we're not dealing with certain people. The next year we're cutting these type of people off. We ain't it's just always what we're gonna do in the next year. You don't need the next year. You don't need the next year to do anything. You can make that change right now. Right now. Sorry, y'all. There's some drops on my phone. It's raining here. But you can make those changes right now. You don't have to wait until the new year unless there's something like time-wise that you can't help because it's not going to be available to you until after a certain date or until the following year. You need this certain money, maybe, a lot of people make plans for their tax refund. When I get my refund, I'm going to do this, and that, but then they end up cashing a check, going to the mall, or they just keep on swiping that card and going shopping. Next thing you know, they don't got enough. Next thing you know, well, I'm just going to put half on this. And then next thing you know, half turns into a quarter. And then it turns into, well, I'm just going to save this, and when I get paid, I'll put this with it. Stick to what you say. Say what you need and mean what you. That is the 2019 motivation. Write things down. Attention to patterns. Do what is you, not what is best for, not what is best for your mama, now, and especially your kids, because I literally spent my life raising my kids. I have a lot of intelligence, a lot of experience. I've probably been in any work field you can think of. I have some experience in that. A lot of intelligence. I was smart in school, but when you have kids, a lot of that stuff doesn't matter, or it doesn't change a whole lot when you gotta take care of right now. A lot of us have to take care of right now. A lot of us, we can't choose to go to school full time because our we have to keep a roof. We have to keep bills paid. Our kids need need things on, a weekly basis, a daily basis. So you can't, put all your time into your dream or focus on this. You got to focus on that job because you need a certain amount of hours on your check, but then when you're focusing on that job because you need a certain amount of hours on your check, time goes by and you're not able to further your education so that you can have a better career or a better job. I think your 20s are gone, and then you're in your 30s, and now it's like, I need to do something different. Listen, do what is best for you. Okay? So I'm not saying don't feed your kid. I'm not saying don't make sure they have diapers. But what I am saying is learn time management. Learn time management. There's so much available online. There's so many different types of school, online education. Go to Groupon. Groupon has online courses for little of nothing. And they give you time to, they give you like 6 months to a year, commit to something. Even if it's one course, take a business course, take something, because even though it's not a full college degree, it's something that you can put on that resume. Okay? It's something to broaden, when we stay complacent with that job, when we stay content with, okay, you're getting your bills paid, you might be one bill behind, but things aren't just terrible. We become content. I'm sorry, you guys, my connection went out. But when we get into that, when we have that experience that puts us that check or two behind, that's when we start to think of other options and start to think again about what we need to do to be better and be more stable financially, and where we need to be more secure. That's why I'm saying we always have to keep our mind, we always have to keep our, don't ever be content. Take that little course online, because it's going to keep your mind thinking. It's going to keep your mind fresh. It's going to keep you up to date on the teaching, on the updated teaching methods. A lot of us, like, our kids come and want help with their homework, but we don't know what the hell's on the sheet because we're like, they didn't teach it like this, or this is how we did it. Keep up to date on that type of stuff. We use online, we use the internet and so much as far as being social, and we use it for shopping, and we use it for bullshit, basically. That's what we use it for. We use it for bullshit. But what it was made to do is to give us the information of the world at our fingertips. That's what the internet was made to do. World Wide Web. Okay, www. World Wide Web. The internet was made to put our world of information at our fingertips. It was made to connect the world. It was made so that we can just type something in the system, search it out, and boom, it's there. Use it. Use it. They had the rumors of where they were going to start charging. They're going to start doing that eventually, because anything that is just open to the world, the world is they're always going to find a way to dollar off of it. Okay? Anything that generates popularity, anything that they see, it's a test run. It's a test run to see. They will eventually, use it. It's free information, right? Because people found out that, hey, you need to charge for this, and that. Shit, you can't even look up like an empty form now. Now they got places where they want you to pay for a template, pay for a resume to get made. That shit used to be free. Everything is going to always have a charge eventually. Use what you can while you can. Use it to better you. I have customers. I have a customer. They have two twin boys. And the twin boys, the one boy, he used YouTube. Hold on, you guys. The police. They used YouTube. Okay, sorry, you guys. To teach him how to. They use. Hold on, you guys. Okay, my bad. I had to put my seatbelt on. But they used YouTube. The one son taught himself how to, or not taught himself, but he used YouTube to learn how to speak Japanese. Why? Because he's working at a Japanese restaurant. So he wants to be, Chinese and Japanese, those are some of the hardest languages to learn. And so he used YouTube to learn a whole other language. That is motivation for me. As I just turned 40 years old, these 18-year-old boys are using internet to learn a whole nother language. That's motivation for me. I went home telling my kids that, because I tell them all the time, use the internet to your advantage. Use the internet to teach yourself for the educational purposes. These teachers nowadays, everything that used to be isn't what it was. The roads aren't built as sturdy. Houses are built cheaply. Cars are built cheaply. Just nothing is made with that effort anymore, or that sturdiness. Use the internet to teach yourself, learn, to build your resume, to get going, to keep your brain fresh, to keep your thought process thinking. There is money at our fingertips. There's education at our fingertips. Our financial stability is at our fingertips. We just don't use it. We use it for what's common. We use it for what's easy. Nothing worth having is easy. Nothing worth having is going to come easily. It's all going to take a little bit of work, but it's damn sure going to be worth it. It's damn sure worth it for you to generate another income. You don't have to clock in and out. You only got to put maybe, you need to stay up because the police are out today. The police are out, y'all. They out here. Oh, shit. Woo. So, yeah, you guys. So, just, I'm pulling up to work. I love talking to you guys on my way to work. But, yeah, you guys, just make sure. Use the sources that are available to you for your best interest. Not for what's popular, not to be social. Yeah, it's okay to be on Facebook. It's okay to watch YouTube videos. But why not let a person watch you? Why not let a person learn something from you? Why not let a person learn something from you? Or why not you use it to learn? Watch stuff that's gonna teach you something. Just put your time into something that's gonna teach you something and that's gonna better you in the long run. Okay, and that's all I gotta say, you guys. That's our 2019 motivation. Be better. Educate yourself. Educate others if you're able. Help people. God works through us. God uses us. We're here to do God's work. If you're able to help someone, help them. There's no better blessing than when you can barely help yourself, you help another. And that's me today, because I can barely help myself, but I damn sure try to help others. I love you guys. I'll talk to you later. I'm going to go into work, do these couple of hours, and I will see you later.